ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। हरि ओम। So we are seeing third verse of Sadhana Panchakam, and we have completed up to 22nd pointer for seekers. That is, Aharahar Garva Parichajyatam, renounce pride. Moment to moment, that we saw. The next one is Deheham Matirujyatam Buddhajanaihi Vada Parichajyatam. See, Dehaha Aham Dehamati Aham Dehoham Mati Rujyatam. So that means what? Please give up the identification with the body. I am the body misconception must and should be given up. I am the body, this notion, it's a wrong notion. And when you think about evolution, right from our unicellular organism onwards, when you are growing, evolution is going on. In all the lower kingdoms, the body identification was extremely strong, and it was required for the evolution. At that level. Therefore, ahara, nidra, bhaya, maithunancha, samanya vetad, narabhi pashunam. So, but viveka is something extra for human being. But animals also, they eat, they have hunger, thirst, they procreate, they increase their progeny, they sleep, they eat food, they hunt food. It's all common. And when we are promoted to human level, evolution, because for millions of years I was attached to body. As a body only I worked. See, animal kingdom to human kingdom, the evolution is from instinct to intellect. Whole animal kingdom is instinct based. Their nature has already programmed how to react, how to respond, etc. When we have come to the human level, since Viveka, the Buddhi, is awakened, is given to us, and we have to sharpen it through our understanding, reasoning, and logic, etc. Buddhi has to be sharpened. So, human being means what? A full-grown human being, the one in whom the Buddhi is fully operative. In a beautiful manner, knowing what is wrong, what is right, what is good, what is bad, etc. But having come to human existence, the thought or idea that I am the body is so strong, it has to be given up. And this is the sadhana in human journey as human being. Not in one life, over the period of many lives. And this is a sadhana which we have to do. Deheham mati rujyata. So therefore, what exactly is given here is that Deheham mati rujyata. Now, once we come to human level, human understanding, human existence, the purpose of the body is for what? Shariram Adyam Kalu Dharma Sadhanam. The primary objective of holding the physical body by all of us is only meant for sadhana, to evolve further. This is a tool which is very difficult to get. Manushya Janma, human life is very difficult to get. So this becomes a tool for me to further evolve. And this evolution is possible only when I give up my identification with the body. Slowly and steadily I withdraw from the physical body, identification. Then I identify myself with something sublime, something superior, something nobler, something greater, something vast, something expansive. So this shift has to take place. So my bond with the physical body has been so strong, very strong. I became one with the physical body. So I say I am the body. Deeply rooted in the sense of the body. Now, to think that ourselves that I am not the physical body, I am something else other than this, itself scares many people, because I cannot imagine my existence in the absence of my physical body right now, untrained raw level. Having come to Vedanta is different. Now, having understood Vedanta Shastra, Sravana Mana Nididhyasana, Sadhana was pointed out in the Sadhana Panchakam, I must try to drop this body identification consciously with an amount of awareness or self-effort. Self-effort in maintaining that awareness, the thought that I am not the body. So, less reactions, lesser and lesser emotions should not haunt us much and more. Sometimes they haunt, doesn't matter, being human. But there significantly they should get reduced. So therefore, this body identification, where is the source of the body identification? Me and mine. One is Maya or more, torutai Maya. Maya is what? Me and mine, you and yours. This separation is Maya, and therefore body identification means what? I am deeply rooted in raga and dvesha, attachments and hatred, desires and hatred. Raga, dvesha. Attachment and hatred is dvesha. I get deeply rooted in that. Think. So because the body identification is so strong, my raga dveshas are all springing from, or me and mine bhavana is springing from, where? The body identification. Think. See, all our efforts, you imagine now, you just think about it. All our efforts are what? To make myself happy. Myself means what here? I'm the body. Mostly my focus is only body oriented. Mostly. In some cases, in great artists, there are some musicians, they rise above body consciousness. At least during their practice or performance, they live in a subtler worlds of the mind and intellect. So therefore, this fundamentally the seeker has to give up the identification with the body. This is the most important thing. Now, what is the body? How I can give up the physical body? So Vedanta speaks about it. In Vedanta, if we enter into it, that which is constantly changing. Asti, jayate, asti, vardhate, viparinamate, apakshiyate, vinashyati. These are all shad vikaras of the physical body. It is born, existing, and asti, jayate asti, vardhate, it grows, viparinamate, changing, constantly modifying, apakshiyate, decays, and vinashyati, and death. So this body is modification of annamayam, annamaya sharira, born from the food, existing or maintained by the food, and after leaving the body, that time of death of the body, it becomes food again. And this is constantly changing. So this changing matter made up of 5 elements, this physical body: Akasha, Vayu, Agni, Jala, Prithvi, Panchatatvas, Mahabhutas. This physical body cannot be me. Why? I am that consciousness and illuminating the entire change. I know when I was a child, I was a youth, I was this, I am this. So this I, which is constantly illuminating the consciousness, I know I am illuminating all the experiences of my life. Body is changing, but me, the real I, there's no change in me. The observer. I as a, in the mind level, mind is changing, buddhi is changing, body is changing, but all these are illuminated by me. So I cannot be this physical body. Think. I cannot be the physical body. And it will, definitely it will be dropped one day. Whether we like it or not, death will embrace us. So this cannot be me. So this, now what is happening earlier, before this, we completed Nididhyasana. Brahmasmit vibhavyatam, ahar garva parichajyatam. This is Nididhyasana we saw. Since Sravana Manana, Nididhyasana, that is for meditation. That to recall again and again that I am Brahman. That is Nididhyasana we said. Now Nididhyasana is very high thought. I am not this. Mano, buddhi, ahankar, chitta, ninaham, all that Shankaracharya said. I am not the mind. I am not the chitta. I am not the ahankara. I am not the buddhi. Antakarana I am not. Not the panchakoshas, panchamahabhutas, panchendriyas, jnanendriyas, karma. Nothing is me. Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham. So when I do Nididhyasana in this way, I am that Chidananda Rupa. And quite opposite, direct fall from that understanding, the ego, when you are, as long as you're meditating, ego is keeping quiet. When you are slightly, you come down, ego has, as a magnetic pull, it brings us down to body level and makes us say, I am the body. Mentally, I identify with the body. Body is real for me. I am not dealing with the body as a tool. I am treating the body as me. Therefore, no, it's like, I am Brahman to I am the body. The fall is so rapid. See, if you are meditating, pure thoughts, and something happens around you in the house somewhere, and observe that if that sublime thought, immediately I come down, I identify the body. I may have to act. I may have to respond to a challenge at home. Do it. But internally, I'm not aware of it. I'm not illuminating that. I become one with the body. I forgot all the meditation just now. This is the power of ego, which pulls us down again. So what is the enemy to Nididhyasana thought? I am the body. Quite opposite. I am Brahman, Nididhyasana. I am the body, ego claiming. So this is the biggest obstacle. It pulls us down. It is the experience of every one of us. So again and again, this thought that I am not the body, must and should be given up. Say, Deheham matirujyatam. Thus we have seen 23rd value. We understood the significance of it. And once I identify the body, raga, dvesha, all those things, relationships, problems, struggles, only idea of I am the body. I am beautiful, not beautiful, tall, short, fat, thin, ugly. All struggles only based on body identification. So, Vedant, Bhagavan Shankaracharya says, beware that this thought of I am the body should be given up again and again. Okay? Buddha janaihi vada parityajyatam. Buddha janaihi vadaha parityajyatam. Now, next I say, the very beautiful point is that Buddha janaihi vada parityajyatam. Give up the arguments with wise people. This is the point. Give up the arguments with the wise people. Buddha janaihi, wise people in the society. Elders, more experienced than us. And this we can see very clearly. The old people, elderly people, they have much experience in life. Life experience I'm talking. They have seen life. So they have a lot of experience. And now they have no energy. They have lived their life. They have no energy much left in them. Right? So they say that we have experience of life, full life, 60, 70 years, sometimes 80 years of experience. I have seen life, whole thing, political changes, economic changes, social changes, psychological changes, evolution, problems of society, so many things I had gone through and I've seen, I became matured. So this entire wisdom, what they have gained out of their experience, must and should be utilized, tagged onto, tapped into their wisdom and experience. But what happens, youngsters, youth, they have all the energy and strength to experience, to live life, but no experience, to experience sense objects, but no experience of that entire life as elders had. So normally we see the kind of, youngsters or middle-aged people arguing, doubting, suspecting the elders. This is a common parlance we can see in a common way. We can see this happening everywhere in the world. Now in the spiritual area, one of the most important discipline is do not judge anyone for that matter. We should not judge anyone. Number one. So therefore, here wise men are very few in the society. Buddha janaihi vada parityajyatam. So with wise people are those who have much experience of life, those who have understood, they have fulfilled themselves in their lives. They have got a lot of wisdom to share with you. You can learn much more. Therefore, wise men, when we find, because there are very few people in the world, wise people, really wise people. In a spiritual sense, as spiritual seeker, we can't find wise people everywhere. More balanced, kind, compassionate, knowledgeable, experienced. Such wise people are rare. Number one. And Naraji also says, Mahat Sangostu Sudurlabaha. Sangha, the proximity or ashraya of a Mahapurusha Samshraya, the shelter or proximity of a great Mahatma, wise man, is extremely difficult, says Narada Muni. Very difficult. Therefore, first of all, wise men are few, number one. The golden rule is it's not easy to get in contact with a wise man. We come across certain time, we are very blessed. You all are blessed means you come across saints, many saints in life. Well-read people, wise people. Otherwise, difficult to find them. Number two. So Mahatsangos Sudurlabha. Number three is, even though sometimes they are around us, very difficult to identify them. Debate and arguments to be given up. Also, later part of things, to discuss. First of all, I should find out, a wise man, recognize him. So they're very few. And whenever we go to wise men, understand who needs whom. It is not that wise man needs us. The guru need not, hanker after us, the students or disciples. He doesn't need us actually. We need a teacher. We need a wise man. So forgetting that, if we go to wise men and we start doubting their experience, their wisdom, and their entire approach, and we pick up arguments with them, and all this is when it's happening with the wise people, when we do these things with wise people, it is absolutely nonsense. Who are the losers? We are the losers by arguing with them. Vada, debate. Debate means what? First of all, no respect to the other person. All those Jalpa, Vada, Vitanda, all those things are explained. And Samvada is different. Sri Krishna, Arjuna, Samvada it is. Samvada. A dialogue between Bhagavan Krishna and Arjuna, where there is learning between teacher and the taught. So student is humble, humility. Whereas when I go to argue with somebody, debate, what is my idea? To win, to conquer. And at the most, murkha. They just debate, they talk nonsense. And so therefore, when we go to wise people, their availability is for our benefit. We go and charge ourselves. We go and receive blessings from them. We go to gain knowledge and wisdom from them. They don't need us. But in our arrogance or overconfidence, or have we read little Shastra here and there, and we go and start arguing directly with our own head. See, friends, today in the world, questioning anything out of no brains, out of no logic at all, no reasoning, at random, abruptly challenging and questioning anything is considered as intelligence or smartness in this world today. Asking third-rate questions, stupid questions. There is no basis also. There is no understanding. There is no common thing to discuss. Just to deny. Just to say no, to argue. Argument for argument's sake. Long back, one youngster came. Long back. He started arguing with me. I can be anything without a teacher. I said, how? I can read books. See the audacity of that argument. He was arguing with his own elder brother. He was keeping quiet because unable to control the younger brother. This person tells me, I can become a lawyer, I can become an engineer, I can become even a doctor or surgeon by reading books. अब ऐसे मूर्ख को क्या कहेंगे आप? Think. So I said, okay, all the best. Become something in life and show me. I'll be more happy. Wish you all the best. What can I do? He said, I don't need anybody to teach me. Vada. Therefore, gross arguments. What will happen when we go to a Mahatma, when we argue foolishly, we are blocking the flow of the love, radiance, grace from that Mahatma towards us. We only block. So we don't receive. Mahatma is giving his love and compassion, kindness, grace. But we are unable to receive because we are blocked. Therefore, very important thing is in life is that we should never ever engage in the arguments with the elderly people. And the best thing is, pariprashnena sevaya upadekshante te jnanam jnanina tattvadarshiphe. See, when we go to a teacher, Bhagavan Krishna says, ask questions. Be humble. Pranipatena, tad vidhi pranipatena, pariprashnena sevaya. Three things Bhagavan Krishna said. Tad vidhi, know that truth, or whatever you want to learn from a teacher, wise man. Pranipatena, by total surrender. Pariprashnena, by asking questions. We get more knowledge, not challenging. Bhagavan, Arjuna asked a question to Bhagavan. He never argued with Krishna in Bhagavad Gita when you see dialogue, samvada. He says, when Krishna said, I taught this imperishable yoga to Lord Sun, Arjuna doubted, but Sun was born before. Krishna was born recently on earth. Then how, they said, Katam etat vijaniyat tvam adau proktavaniti. Imam vipassate yogam proktavan aham avyayam, Bhagavan Krishna said, I taught this imperishable yoga to Lord Sun. Manma, Sun Bhagavan taught to Manu, then Manu to Ikshvaku, all those things. The parampara. Arjuna got doubt. In the sense, how it's not possible. Krishna is born recently. Sun was born much, much before. But then he said, Katam etad vijaniyat. How am I to understand your statement that you taught this imperishable yoga to Lord Sun? Because you were born recently, and Bhagavan Surya was born much, much, much before than you. Then how am I to understand this? This is the question they asked. The statement is what? Impossible. Krishna teaching Sun is a fake. It's a bluff. It's a bluff. But then Arjuna did not, even that seemingly impossible thing also, Arjuna did not doubt Bhagavan Krishna. So there must be something. So how am I to understand this? That is how Bhagavan Krishna, Arjuna asked the question. So humility. So tadvidhi pranipatena, surrender. Pariprashnena, ask questions. When we ask questions to the teacher, we get informally more wisdom and knowledge than the formal teaching. Formal teaching, we get a structure. Informal teaching, we get a lot of things, tidbits of wisdom. And sevaya. To serve, we must have humility. When we serve, so when we get knowledge. Therefore, teachers are available. They are not to be argued with them. We must only be ready, available to learn from them. Because the teacher's wisdom is much, much higher than us. We have read only 2-3 books and go and argue with them. Therefore, this seeker should not waste his time in arguments with elders and wise people. This is a beautiful value Bhagavan Shankaracharya gave us. So we have completed 24th pointer in Sadhana Panchakam. 3 verses we have completed. So we'll enter it in the next talk, verse number 4. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnodachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om Sat Gurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you. Hari Om.